Welcome back, everybody, to the Maine State Championships. We are in round 2 on the back 9 of the FPO lead card. We are at Bittersweet Ridge in New Yarmouth, Maine. I'm Sarah Hokom here with Nicole Dionisio. How's it going today?
What's going on, Sarah?
Who we got here?
We got Jessica Weese, Sarah Hokom, Haggett, and Pixie Cannon. We're going to be stepping up here on the back 9. We're on hole 10, and it's going to play as a par 4, 495 feet. And this is one of those tricky ones. You really need to play a placement shot, I feel like, right up this tight fairway. And then once you get up here, you have 2 options to go. You either have a hyzer route, or you have a forehand hyzer, a little turnover out wide around this huge island of trees. And then you're going to make your way up towards the basket, which again, it's going to be on another hill, and you know, you're going to have to play with that speed control because you could get a little bit of a roll away.
One of the many wooded, elevated holes here at Bittersweet. It's a gorgeous place, though.
It's my home course. I love it.
I can see why. I bet doubles are sick out here.
Oh, we get some crazy dubs events.
Courtney with a great birdie on the previous hole sneaks it up the left side with her punisher right into the middle.
Oh yeah, gets it up there, but looks like she put herself in that first little hyzer line.
I'm throwing a relay looking for a slow turn. And I get a little turn, but it fades out to the right into no woman's zone.
Yeah, you're going to be down in there fighting.
Ouch. Allie going with the Pharaoh on a hyzer. Leaves it a little straight.
Good skip up there.
She's a little right, but she's in good position. Jess with her turn on that hyzer line flips up a little bit and pushes through. Where is that? Where did that go? I got a little dizzy there.
Wow, she put it way up there. That's way past the landing zone. That's a great drive. Allie just trying to get up there in the fairway.
Kind of pitching up, I guess. She doesn't have much from that position. Speaking of not having much, I'm throwing over a pine tree, over a dead tree, and it hits a tree.
Center. How do you hit a tree that small?
It's a tough
square.
spot.
That was not.
It looks like there's a lot of that bittersweet vine over there.
Oh yeah, super bittersweet at this point. I'm pitching out to the fairway. Courtney with her second shot. Throwing the buzz. Gets it most of the way up there, but she's still got a good 60 feet to the pin. Allie on her third shot. Looking to throw the hyzer around all those trees and get it up as close as you can. Also,
just left it a little short.
Still a little, yep. Still got some work to do. I'm throwing a relay, looking to throw it as flat as possible to sneak up through there. Throw a little low, skips up to just outside circle 1. Jess just on her second shot. AVR X3 on the flex line.
Hit the tree.
Whew, she almost parked that.
Wow.
But she still got just a really nice putt at birdie.
Allie just looks like she's laying up. Trying to set something up there without having it roll away down that hill. Pixie with her magnet.
Also just laying that up.
Yep, just setting it up there.
Trying to make this putt from just outside the circle. Ugh, little right, little short.
A little short, but it's sat. This is one of those ones that you definitely tends to roll away on.
Jess for birdie. Oh, also right.
Oh, just left it out there a little wide. That would have been a good birdie to get.
Yeah.
Allie cleaning up with a good putt right there. Just tapping in her par. Pixie's going to clean up with her magnet.
I'm tapping in a 6. Ouch.
This is one of those ones that can get you real fast if you're not staying in the fairway.
Jess and Courtney get the par. Also, you got the par today.
I took the par today.
One of the 3 people that got the par. I'm on double bogey land. Allison gets the bogey. Couple pars out there. That brings Jess to a 3-stroke lead going into hole 11.
Here we are at hole 11. It's par 4, 555 feet. And it's a monster dogleg right. You just need to really smash something out here as far as you can. And I like to play something up towards the top of the hill here to get a little bit better footing. If you land down low, you have really tricky shots. And then it's going to curve up over these hills. And the basket's going to be tucked away back here behind some trees. And again, you know, it's going to be on another hill. So you really got to watch your placement shot here. Otherwise, it's going to roll down into no man's land.
One of the most difficult holes on the course.
This is by far one of the most difficult holes. It's all about distance off the tee pad here, I feel like.
Courtney up first, throwing her buzz. Pulls it a little bit right, gets a great kick back to the center at the bottom of the hill.
Ooh, just going a little early.
Ooh.
Hits a tree and gets knocked down.
Allie playing it safe with the cohort, trying to hit that center gap, but it does fade a little bit left.
She played a little too much hyzer on that shot.
I'm throwing a relay on a hyzer, looking for it to flip up and ride, but it flips over. And I'm on the left side with a lot of work to do.
Yeah, you're going to have some tricky footing over there. Jess is going to be forehanding her Vulcan.
Recovering, flips up nicely. And cut rolls down to the right side.
Pixie going with her forehand.
Throwing a drone around the outside.
Oh, it just hits a little tree, but
Negative kick.
still going to be in the fairway.
I'm throwing kind of a risky shot here, throwing a trace in a small gap, looking for a slow turn.
Giving it your all.
I kind of have to fall to hit the line because it was not quite set up the way my stance was.
It worked. You got it out there. Allie hits the tree.
Cohort was not her cohort right there.
No.
It was, but it
treating her
wasn't.
Nice. She's going to have to recover from here. And she left it a little low and hit into the hill.
Pixie with the drone. Around those trees, and she leaves herself a putt outside the circle.
She'll be putting for par.
Jess again with the Vulcan. Stretched all the way out on the left side. Hits the gap. Skips right by the basket. Nice shot. She's got about a 20-footer to save her par.
Allie looks like it's going to go a little turnover approach. And she also puts it about 20-25 feet from the basket.
Envy here. Baby hyzer.
Oh yeah, putting it right up there. Pixie putting for par.
Putting for par with a little stepper.
Ooh.
Ooh, that looked so good.
That
out
little
of her
one
hand.
step. She's been learning from Trev. Here's Allie putting with her Nexus Firefly.
Allie also putting for par, for
Sinks
bogey,
it.
actually. Makes a big putt.
That's a good putt.
Whew.
Good one to save right there.
Up against a wall, and she hits the putt. I'm putting for par here.
Oh yeah, that's a good par to get. There's probably not too many out there today.
just a few. And Jessica's looking to follow this up also with a par.
Oh, she gets it too.
Myself, Jessica, and then Jessica Beckett also got the par. Everyone else was just a little bit off. Tough hole. So Jessica's still in the lead by 3 as we move here to hole 12.
We're on hole 12, which is a par 3, 215 feet. And usually the best way to attack this hole is right up the middle. You really need to play again with speed control here because this basket again is on another hill. And this one, it always tends to roll away. So you really need something that's going to sit there.
It's tricky also. It's a little bit downhill, so you're dealing with a slight elevation change that I feel like when you're kind of aiming that shot, it becomes kind of elusive to figure out where you should actually be aiming to deal with the elevation and the slope on the green.
Yeah, I heard there was an ace out there, though, today. One of the guys hit one.
On this hole?
This hole.
Oh.
He went up the middle.
It's certainly there. Jess going with a glow leopard. Up the gap. He's a little right and gets a big kick left down the hill.
Puts herself in a little bit of trouble, it looks like.
I'm throwing a shot. Looking to beat those trees on the left and get a fade to the right up the hill. A little low. You get a skip to the edge of the circle.
Little skip play. That's the play I like. Kind of forehand and have it work its way up the hill.
Pixie going with a drone. Also on a forehand line.
Oh, looking good.
Good shot. Gorgeous. Just gets it past the basket.
I was gonna say she threw it a little long. Too much
A
power.
little bit of a death putt here. Allie throwing the backhand line. With the cohort.
Yeah, she went with the cohort and just hit that early tree.
Ah, that hurts. Especially such a short hole. With a recovery shot, she's still got half the hole in front of her right now.
Hits the tree and puts herself in the fairway.
Another cohort, and she's right up there for a putt.
Jessica going with her Aviara X3.
On an Annie line. Pushes it a little left, but she's still inside the circle and pin high. Putting for 2. Really need this one to put some pressure on Jess as we're going through this back 9. Man, I felt good on that one, but then I feel like right as I was putting, this headwind started.
I was going to say, you could see the wind. It looked like it just kicked your putter right down.
That's what I tell myself at night when I try to go to bed.
Oh, Pixie with a big putt.
It was a headwind. Great birdie putt by Pixie. No fear.
There was no death putt there. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, that little sigh of relief.
Jess saving par. Oh, snakes it in the right side.
All right.
Just gets it in
Good
there.
basket. Allie tapping out the bogey. The unfortunate bogey on a hole this short, although even though it's only 215 feet, it was the 3rd hardest hole today for the women.
This is one of those tough ones. Like I said, you really need to find that line and just hit it. And like I said, with the forehand, that's the play. I feel like if you don't have one, it's a tough one with the basket on the hill.
Jess still at even with a 3-stroke lead over me, and Courtney coming up to 3 strokes off of second and 6 strokes off the lead with that birdie.
Going to be coming up to hole 13. It's a par 3, 300 feet. And this is a massive elevation change. You're playing really far downhill right here, and you really going to need to... you don't want to go too far because there's a stream behind the basket, also with lots of guardian trees. So you really just need to have something kind of skip up towards the basket. You want to play into the hill and have it kind of just skip right down towards the basket.
You like the sidearm line here?
I like the sidearm.
Yeah, hard to get a backhand to not fade too far down the hill left.
Yeah, and then you get stuck in that stream.
Kind of playing that negative angle. on the hill. So, yeah, Courtney goes with the sidearm.
Oh, no.
Early
Ooh,
release.
hits early tree and
Ooh.
goes far, far right.
Jess going with her glow leopard. It's a little more turn, but still fading into that right side, and she has some work to do here to get up and down.
Yeah, those are going to be tough approach shots from over there.
I'm throwing a reactor, which is a stable mid. Looking to go at the basket. I pull it a little bit left and high.
It beats all the trees, though.
But I pin high. Got to putt inside the circle.
Going for birdie.
Allie with her cohort. Straight down the fairway. Sneaks through the right side. Fading left.
Oh, hits a good tree and drops.
Good tree.
I was
Holy
gonna say,
cow.
Like you said, it's tough for the backhand without it going high, too hyzer. Pixie looking to recover from over here.
Out to the center. That's about all she could do.
Yeah, she was really in some stuff. Jess with a Sonic.
Sneaking through that right side and
Just pitches it right up there.
great shot.
Yeah, I think that Sonic needs to go in her bag.
Yeah, I think whoever owns that should just give it to her. Pixie leaves it a little bit right and then
just roll.
slow
Wow.
rolls.
Little roll to the. I guess that really does have magnets in it. I guess you were right. I need to get me one of those. Oh, Allie.
Allie for two hits a front cage, but she sticks the landing, tapping out her par.
Sarah putting for birdie. Oh, just off the chains.
Yep. Ching-a-ling. Courtney just for bogey. Puts it in.
Puts it in. That's a good bogey save from where she was at.
Just to save par, no problem. This is a fun hole.
This is a good one. This is definitely, and it's a challenging hole. Like I said, you really need to play something low into the hill and have it just skip up to the basket. So this is a tough birdie to get.
So much challenge on this course with the elevation. I feel like some parts of the country never get to experience extreme elevation like this.
We have some elevation here. We got the hills. After 13 holes, we're going to have Jess, Sarah, and Allie with pars, and Pixie's going to take a bogey. Now we're coming up to hole 14, which, again, this is one of the iconic holes out here. It's a par 3, 316 feet, and it goes up the hill. This is some elevation change here. You really need to pump something as hard as you can all the way up this hill to really get it up here. And usually you just want to get it into these trees, and then usually you can see the basket from right about here, and then you can get a little approach shot. And this is one of the few baskets, I will say, that doesn't really have too much of a death putt.
But there's still slope. You know, any negative hit on the basket, and then it's going to trickle.
It's still a little.
Have you ever seen anybody roll all the way down the hill?
Not yet. I feel bad for the person that does.
Me too. Jess up first. Going with her Valkyrie, playing the conservative shot, straight up the middle, executed perfectly.
It gets it right in the middle of the fairway.
I'm going with a trace. I'm trying to get a little bit of distance and looking for the fade to the right.
That's a good shot. You punched it right up in there. Should have some good footing, be able to attack the basket. Here's Allie with her Pharaoh. Oh, and she gets a great shot, it looks like, too.
Yeah, great release.
Yeah, it gets it right
It's
up there in the fairway.
To be. There's several ways you can kind of attack the green. Lots of lanes.
Oh, I just love this tee pad. Look at it. Look at Pixie. Bam.
Pixie with the Thrasher. Great shot. We're all in the short grass looking for this tricky approach. It's probably only 120 feet, but it probably plays more like 180.
Yeah, 180, 200, and it's completely blind. So
Jess around the outside gets the negative roll and
just
parks it.
Wow. She knew right where it was, I guess. She didn't need to see the basket. Allie's going with her approach shot on a hyzer. Oh, it gets a good little tree hit and just puts it right back to the basket.
Pixie going with the drone around the outside.
Gets another little...
Great shot,
This hole's
12-footer.
just treating you guys good with these tree hits. Putting it right towards the basket.
I'm throwing an Envy up the pipe. Looking for it to sit pretty.
You didn't need no trees. You just put it right there. Great shot.
And we're all gonna like tap out some pars here from not too far. Courtney starting us off with the 3. Just following it up. Allie, easy peasy. And I'm gonna also tap in that par.
That's a good par there.
I was really proud of our card after we all parred this hole. In fact, only one person in the whole tournament got this birdie today.
I believe it.
Chris Clemens. Spoiler.
Oh.
I guess I'm supposed to say spoiler before I say that, right?
I guess. People
Whoops.
don't like spoilers.
Well, spoiler.
Everybody parred out right there. Here we're coming up to hole 15, which is a par 3, 278 feet. And it's a big hyzer shot around these trees. You can take the early gap, really is the only way to get there, I feel like. Or you can play safe right into the fairway. Then
I played this one with one of my local buddies, and he told me that you're supposed to go through those trees.
that is the way to get to the basket, but you know, if you hit those trees, then you're down in some no man's land.
What do? Do you aim for the trees?
I aim for the tree.
Okay.
I do aim for the tree. I'm
That's
usually
what I was
off.
told to do, so I just close my eyes and aim at the trees.
Yep, that's what I do. I think, see, the locals know.
Jess going with Destroyer, looking for a big fade.
And she just weaves
Through
right
the
through the
trees.
trees. She's played this course a few times now. She knows this hole.
I'm also gonna throw it through the tree, hopefully. I'm throwing an Insanity on a hyzer. Through the tree.
Oh, yeah.
Go figure.
It's right there in the fairway.
Allie on a hyzer. Through the tree. Also throws it through the tree.
She's a local girl. She knows the route. All four of you guys making it look easy.
Makes the tree as well with her drone.
Making it look easy, hitting that early gap.
Long putt for Courtney for deuce. She's kind of laying it up there.
I think it's
Left a
man.
little wide, but she should be able to hit that.
Allie.
Allie's down here a little bit in the rough.
Oh, early tree off her shot. She's still about 40 feet away.
Yeah,
It's the low ceiling there as well.
a tough putt. Just putting it up there. Gotta take the bogey.
I'm putting for 2 here, also with a low ceiling. Tried really hard on that one.
That's a good bid. You don't see too many twos on this one.
Well, Jess has an opportunity right here.
Yeah, she's up
to
there.
extend her lead.
Just misses.
No birdies in the women's division for this hole, but I think it's there. I think it's there for us. If we had another shot at this hole, maybe.
Maybe next year we'll be playing this course twice.
How about 4 days?
Yeah, I would love it.
2 on each?
2 on each. That'd be nice. Just cleaning up her par.
So Allie with the solo bogey. Everyone else taking the pars. Jess is still in the lead by 3, and Courtney is not too far off at 7.
We are coming up to hole 16. It's a par 3, 294 feet. And this is one of those, I feel like you really want to get this birdie out here. You got a few different lines at it. You got to really beat these trees with a straight shot, or you can go a little turnover or forehand hyzer down the walkway path right up to the basket. And And again, this is one of the few ones that isn't on a hill, so you can kind of really give it a run.
Yeah, it seems pretty straightforward despite the lanes are, they're still tight, but no elevation on the green makes it a little more friendly. Jess with her Vulcan flips it up, sneaks by that tree, and the disc sits. She's inside the circle.
Followed the walking way up there.
I'm throwing a shock here, looking to hit the lane, and then looking for a big fade right. I miss it a little high and right, and I'm dropping down outside the circle, but still with a look at birdie. Courtney going with her force. Use the force, Courtney.
Turned it over a little.
Into those bushes on the left. She'll have some work to do to get out of there. And Allie, the primary backhand thrower, is going Pharaoh up the right side.
Like I said, she's a local girl. She knows all the routes.
Puts it on a good line.
Oh, yeah. Gets a great roll.
And a roll.
Sit.
Oh, she's looking at birdie.
Putting for birdie inside the circle. Got Pixie looking over here to recover.
Getting her zone out of the bushes. Inside the circle.
Looks like a great recovery shot from where she was at.
I'm trying to make some headway here to get this birdie.
Oh,
I was really excited. Threw it over the basket.
I was going to say over the basket. You really wanted that
It's
one.
not one thing, it's something else. Now Jess for two. Woo! Right in the
Hitting
heart.
that birdie.
Extending her lead.
Big hyzer
Her
putt.
lead, on a hyzer. Nothing,
Oh, and the fist pump.
nothing but net. Courtney to save her par.
Just skips it off the basket a little.
Early left. And Allison for birdie. Ching ching. Great putt.
Yeah, good birdie to get right there. Pixie taking the bogey.
Just a couple holes left in this back nine of round two. Jess extends her lead to 4 and is now at -1. I'm trucking behind her at 3. We got Courtney at 8, and Allison jumps back up to 15.
Here we are on hole 17. It's 243 feet. It's a par 3. And this one is one of those must-get birdies again, I feel like. This is one of the last ones that are out here, so you really want to get it. Really need to play something, again, with speed control and have it hit into the hill and kind of bounce up to the basket, either with the forehand or the slight turnover. And that hill, that dirt, it's hard, so you really need to have it sit. Otherwise, it's going to hit and roll.
That's my crave right there on the green.
Oh, she sat.
Jess up first. Throwing the leopard. Looking for that center gap.
Oh, Weese is early.
Ooh, she's in trouble over there.
Yeah, you do not want to be over there. I've been over there plenty of times. Allie's going with a little turnover. Her Mako 3.
I think it's a wombat.
Oh, wombat, yep.
It turns. It certainly does. Leaves her outside the circle. She's still got a putt for birdie here.
She's putting for birdie outside the circle.
I'm throwing a crave on a hyzer. Push it a little left. Still coming in though. And
Just hits a branch and drops down.
still inside the circle, looking directly up at the basket.
Got a little elevation putt again.
Courtney with the machete.
Well, it looks like she hit the line right.
She sure did. Whoa!
Oh.
Gets a skip.
Gets-
Rolling.
There's that. Oh,
But sits.
wow.
Karma card in
Great
play.
roll back to the basket right there. Jess in a little trouble over here trying to work her way out.
Ooh, man, she didn't look like she had anything right there.
No, she pitched up though. Looks
That
like
was
she
a great shot.
could be able to save par.
Allie for birdie. Looks like
Allie.
she lays it up. She doesn't want any of that hard
Yeah,
ground.
she's played this hole enough. She knows about the rollaways.
A putt for birdie here. Try to ink my way up there towards Jess.
Oh, great birdie.
I don't know how that stayed in, but I'll take it.
Hey, it's in. That's all that matters.
It's a little low and left.
Oh, that's 6 slow-mo.
Oh, man, I used the karma card there for sure.
You need a few out here, I think.
Jess for par. Easy peasy.
Thank you.
And Pixie tapping in her birdie.
Great birdie right there.
And Allie will tap in her par. We go into the final hole of round 2. Jess is still in the lead. She's got a 3-stroke lead. Courtney catches up by 1 and is at 7, and Allison's at 15. And hole 18 is sure a doozy.
18 can get you. Here we are on hole 18. It's 570 feet. It's playing as a par 4. And this one you really need to just get as much distance off the tee pad as you can and try to land in the middle of the fairway without hitting any of the trees. If you can get up towards this little short tee pad, this is where the spot is to be, then you can usually attack it with a slight hyzer, with the basket going to be up on this hill. So again, you're going to have to play with speed control and have something either come crashing into the hill and play up, or just have it softly land and hope for not a roll away.
So technical. In a matter of like a few feet left or right, and it makes a big difference on that second shot.
Little toe taps to end the round.
Being COVID friendly here. I'm throwing one of MVP's new plasma relays. Looking for the flat and straight flight. A little bit of fade.
Oh yeah, puts it right there. Perfect shot.
Pixie going with her force. Little bit of turn. Fade bringing it back to the middle.
Yep, she gets right up in there too, right in the middle
We're
of the
right
fairway.
next to each other.
Jess is going with her turn. One of the lost and found ones she got out of there.
She's going for some big distance here.
Yeah, she is.
Leaves it a little high.
Oh, it's going to hyzer out early, it looks like.
Hyzer's to the left. Gets a
Gets
favorable
a great tree hit back to the fairway.
kick. Short grass. And Allie with the Pharaoh. Looking good. Nice fade back right up to the upper part of the hill.
4 fairway hits. That's what you want off this drive right there. Allie going with the Pharaoh again.
Gonna get around that corner.
She
Yep,
gets it right up
well
there.
done.
Pixie going to be going forehand.
Throwing her crank, looking for this to flex. It flexes. She's a little bit right on the line. It flexes, but ends up in the right rough.
She's going to have a little work to do to save her par.
Jess going with her turn again. Looking to pump this all the way up. Leaves it again a little high and nose up and into the left rough. Allie with the lion. Looking to park this shot.
Oh, great upshot.
Check.
Like I said, she's local. She knows
Those
how
are
to play
nice
this hole.
putts to finish with. I'm throwing an Envy. Just trying to pitch it up to the basket.
Just have it sit right there, yeah.
Jess is kind of in trouble here.
Oh,
Or she's not.
she gets out with that Sonic, it looks like.
Perfect little magical disc. And Pixie with a drone, also looking to just pitch it up to the basket.
Sorry, bro.
Cameraman.
Making the cameraman work
Evan
a little.
doing
I
some
didn't think it
fancy
would make
toes
it through all
there.
this stuff, so I threw it hard.
I wonder if he's a dancer. Pixie for her par.
A little early.
It sucks to finish your round like that. But here we go. Single bogey on a really tough hole. She played great today. She got some birdies nobody else got.
Yeah, she definitely played amazing today.
I think hole 4, and then I think one of the other ones she got that nobody else got.
9 she got too.
Yep, that's the one.
With that
9.
meteor. I can't even
Yep.
get over how far she threw that.
Just tapping in her par. And Allie also tapping in a par to finish out the round. Round 2 on the back 9. Jessica Weese still holding strong at -1. Finished the round at even par. I'm still at 2, finishing also the round at even par. Courtney finishes with a bogey, ends up at 8, and Allison is at 15.
We're just getting done with the Bittersweet Ridge out of the Pro Loop on moving day.
We're going to see you on the lead card for tomorrow.
I made it back. My home course, so, I had to work a little, try to get back on lead card.
So join us tomorrow for the final round of the Maine State Championships. Thanks for watching.